Okay, so today I'm actually doing something different. So I actually do a lot of different makeup designs, and I'm gonna show how I did this makeup, which is a tribute to the sun and the sky. I am using this kind of sunscreen over my face because being a goth, I want to try to be pale. It's a thing, so you gotta protect your skin. I actually use Neutrogena SPF 100. So onto the eyebrows, I am actually using some very cheap makeup from the drugstore. And with this eyebrow set, you basically have this white or clear base that you put on first to hold on all the product, and then of course the color. And considering I have very dark hair naturally, I have very dark eyebrows. My eyebrows differ on shape, over the years, but this is how I was doing it back then. This video is a little bit old, but I'm finally being able to edit and upload different things, so I'm gonna be having different videos on here, bear with me. Unfortunately, there are times where I may get out of the frame. I tried really hard not to, but I also get really focused on my makeup. Now I am using an e.l.f. setting spray to kind of set everything in before I put on my base makeup because it just helps out. And then I am putting on some of Hard Candy's Glamouflage, basically a concealer, but I use it as a full face foundation sometimes just because one, it is very cheap, and sometimes in times of need I need it to be very cheap. And then also it has very good coverage, so it literally covers everything. You can have it very light and have it medium concealage, but it is just amazing as a full face thing. I just can't get over it. Now I sometimes use Too Faced Swan color, but with this, yeah, I was definitely using Glamouflage, cheap shit from Walmart. And of course you are seeing me sing and dance along. Yeah, that's just gonna happen. That's how I get ready. Next, I'm using Manic Panic's Dreamtone, because sometimes I forget to put on sunscreen on my chest and my neck, so I get a lot tanner than the rest of my face. And it sucks. So I go ahead and use the Virgin White because it pales me up as much as I want it to, and it is just amazing product. Manic Panic is amazing. Now I am using e.l.f. little pencil liner, basically, twisty kind, to get my waterlines. Then onto the primer. This eyeshadow primer is actually Wet n Wild's, but it's very, very good. It works very well. Excuse that cough, that was before the coronavirus. I'm just a smoker. Now onto Moondust, my eyeshadow palette. Well, technically the first palette I'm using. And with Moondust, it's a lot better to put on with some water on your fingers and then put it on your eyelid as such. It actually does come on a lot better. The color that I was using at this time as the base was the color Lithium, which is the dark goldish color of that palette. Now I am using some kind of bamboo-ish blending brush, and I am going into the gold of the Sephora. It's been a while since I talked, so I forgot how to pronounce Sephora. So I am using the color Champagne from the Sephora Pro palette as another way to get some shiny gold on my eyes. Now I am using some kind of drugstore golden liner on my bottom. I did black at the corner of my waterlines, and then I am putting in gold for the inner and middle of my eye. Now on a Wet n Wild's Fergie palette with that kind of gold shimmer right in the middle. It is seriously the most amazing gold I have ever had in any kind of palette. Lots of gold sparkles fall everywhere, and it is fabulous. I love it. Sometimes drugstore makeup is actually better, and with this gold, it's a thing. Now going back into that Moondust palette to tap into that Vega, and that Vega is such a pretty blue. Oh, I love it. I use it whenever I can. And now I'm blending it into the corners to pop in that sky and basically using the blue as the darkest part of my eyes. Because, you know, that gold gotta be popping, and that gold's gonna be popping against something. And now I am tapping back into that Sephora Pro palette to dive in a little bit to the color Chris and a little bit to the color Dina. Then for whatever reason I can't think of, I dipped in the gold with that same brush without even wiping it or anything. But now onto my favorite product by Urban Decay. This is the color Midnight Cowboy. And I just can't get over this color eyeliner, the glitter eyeliner. It's just my most favorite thing. I am making basically sun rays, and then I put a little bit on my eyes, but I am taking care of my eyeliner first before going in with more glitter. Just like my eyebrows, my cat's eyes or my wings gotta be long. And yes, I am going very hard at some songs. That's just, you know, how I am. That's just how we do. Where did I go? Here I am. Alright, just dipping more into that blue. Okay. Now I am using a very sharp ankle brush to dip into some very bright blue. Again, drugstore makeup, but oh well. It appears that the name of this eyeshadow is Atlantis, and it is honestly just such a beautiful bright blue. That is why I just can't get over it. I don't care if it's drugstore, if it is bright blue, or if it just works well, it pops, whatever. It's doing its job for me, and I'm gonna obsess over it like any other makeup. Gotta love it all. Alright, now on to my drugstore mascara. It is the Colossal Mascara, and I just can't get over this. This mascara has treated me well, even though, you know, the alcohol in the mascara smells so strong that even in high school people were asking me about it. But I had to whip out my mascara to show them it's literally just my makeup smelling like that. So, you know, there's that downside, but it makes my eyelashes look bomb. So I just always have to buy it. I don't really use fake eyelashes unless I'm doing a photo shoot, so I pay a lot of attention to my eyelashes when it comes to my mascara, which is why it takes me so long to complete this step, and I go over the same spot so often. Alright, did I say that I was obsessed with this gold sparkle stuff? Because yeah, I'm obsessed and I'm diving back in. Using some more and probably using some, at the bottom of my eyes for whatever reason. Just more gold sparkle in the corners, I guess. Now, I'm going back in with the setting spray, because actually, if you use a couple layers of setting spray, it makes your makeup a little water resilient. Not waterproof, resilient. Now using some e.l.f. setting powder, so I can go ahead and, you know, make it nice, set it pretty, do all that jazz. And I'm using the clear / translucent e.l.f. setting powder. And for this half, I'm literally just doing my hair, so you can stay, you can leave, whatever. But I am just proud of my half black, half purple hair, because, you know, I don't really keep the hair the same for very long, and this is something that was kind of tedious, so it was fun while it lasted. Alright. Alright, at this point, I was using So Gorgeous dry shampoo, although now I use Dove, but you know, I just basically use anything that smells good. Now, I am using a wand by New Me, and yes, I ended up getting it because I'm a huge fan of Made You Look, and Made You Look was helping, well, they had some kind of discounts and such with this hair wand, and I didn't have a good hair wand to use, so yeah, I went ahead and I splurged a little bit, and no regrets. It's good. It's been good to me.
We always imagined a perfect house in the country. We have neighbors. Close enough for a wave, but not small talk. I grow flowers and vegetables. I grow them all around the voice. I grow tulips, carrots. But the neighbors live pretty close, so it's not exactly how we imagined it. It's better. Hey guys, the difference between possible and impossible is a person who believes they can, surrounded and supported by others. By us, who believe it too. US Bank, the power of possible. Visit usbank.com/possible. Equals lender member FDIC. You know you need to throw a surprise party for your husband and get rid of the evidence? He asked for your phone, and there's not enough time to unlock your phone. Open your browser, go into settings, scroll down to left for the delete browser history option, and delete all? Well, no, you don't have to. If you have the Samsung Galaxy Note 8, you can just say, hi Bixby, clear all of my browser history. And then you can hand him your phone without fear of giving up those.
A smarter way to use your phone. Bixby with the Samsung Galaxy Note 8.
The holidays are a wonderful time of year, made even more wonderful when you're able to get all your packages out on time. So this holiday, ship them at Staples and get 10% off UPS shipping services. Staples is open 7 days a week and has all the mailing and shipping supplies you need. Staples, shop, ship, smile, and right now get 10% off UPS shipping services. Valid through 12/30/17. Exclusion applies. See associate for details.
Now I'm taking all those curls and just basically making it look a little more natural. Slash, maybe just messy. I don't know. Who knows? Now for the final part, just getting some Dove hairspray because it smells good as well. And that was that. And there we go. Hope you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more, because I just need to edit them and get them up. Yeah.